Excuse me. Okay. Let's continue Aetherium Wars. Already done 2. I'll probably do the hyperlink matches later. Okay. To do the mission then.
We made it! From here we can head to the space station's victory zone. Huh. The atmosphere doesn't seem to have changed much. It doesn't have that tournament vibe. Ready to head out? It's
Let's
time to
go.
get the next mastery mark!
Level 3. So machines would be very useful here. 135.
Mr. Giovanni? Again? What's he up to this time?
You try to level them up. Should stick the lens on the trotter. Where's the lens? There we go. Do I level this guy? And this guy? Probably level this guy, right? Probably leveled this guy. I mean damage dealer. Hit by the wearer and attack the enemy targets by 25%. I don't like using high risk high reward sort of stuff. I'll put this on him. That's good enough for now.
The Trailblazers, we cross paths again. It's wonderful to have both of you here. Your gaming skills have certainly improved quite a bit, judging by your presence.
Thank you, Mr. Giovanni. While you're here, mind if we ask you a few questions?
Why, of course not.
Hey, how about you ask him and... No, not... Mr. Giovanni, have you been deliberately guiding us towards a certain goal? You keep asking the champions of each venue to give us cryptic hints, don't you? What's that all about?
Oh, so that's what you were wondering about. Let me assure you both, I harbor no malicious intentions towards either of you. In my capacity as the sole sponsor of the event and a devoted player of Aetherium Wars, there's one thing I wish to ensure. I hope to witness a festival that is truly flawless, allowing every participant to truly appreciate the magic of the game. I hope you both find this to be an acceptable answer.
That... All right. I guess we'll just have to trust you. For now.
I'm glad to hear it. With that said, please forgive my departure. I hope to catch a glimpse of your remarkable skills in the championship.
And there he goes again. I just wonder how much of what he says is true.
That mask guy, he's gone now, right?
Yeah, he's gone. Wait a sec. Who are you? Wait, are you that Stellaron Hunter hacker girl? What are you doing here?
Excuse me.
You've got me pretty figured out. Who knows? We might just have more in common than you expect.
So you're not here to start trouble? You're not still after him, right?
Seriously, do I really have to make a formal statement or something? I'm here for the game, nothing more. Honestly, though, I wonder what that mask guy is up to. Who knows? He could be trying to lure me into the IPC's hands just so he can watch me make a fool of myself. I mean, you never know what kind of crazy stunt a masked fool might pull for the sake of having fun.
So Mr. Giovanni really is a member of the Masked Fools? Ugh, no wonder.
Look, when you're dealing with someone wearing a mask, you gotta keep your wits about you. Common
I
sense.
don't feel like their voices are different.
Sounds like you know a lot about him.
Who hasn't heard about the masked tycoon of Epsilon? He's probably the flashiest masked fool in the universe. It'd be weird if I hadn't heard of him. Anyway, he doesn't interest me in the slightest. I'm not gonna waste my precious time digging up info on him.
Hello? Uh-huh. Is this a broadcast?
You there, Stellaron Twerp and Little Miss Pink? What's the holdup? I have some serious research I could be doing right now. Are you gonna play or not?
A Little Miss Pink? What's that supposed to mean? Seriously? And what about you? She just intentionally ignored you. Huh?
I made a few sneaky modifications to her surveillance terminal. Whenever I show up here as a hologram, she won't be able to see me on the camera feed. Cool, right?
Pretty convenient.
Relax. I haven't told you what you've got to do yet. If you want to challenge me, you'll need to find all the passes hidden by the Wubbaboos on the treasure map first. Got that? You need to locate the service robots on the space station and take corresponding treasure maps from them. Track down all 3 passes on the maps. Achieving this means you've completed the puzzle.
Is that it? Can't the Gaming Association come up with any real challenges? Looks like I've got plenty of time. Guess I'll go grind some levels for a bit. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
She Just like that? All right, let's get moving. We should follow Herta's instructions. See that robot over there? The one that looks like a jellyfish? That's probably one of the service robots Madame Herta was talking about. Come on, let's go talk to it and get the first treasure map.
Option below to check the treasure map. Inside the room. Okay. Shut down.
Treasonous.
Doesn't count. Don't gain energy while he's saying that. Yes, what's it called? Activated. Attack tab. Assumes 1 HP to great increase speed. Follow up with, for defeating targets. You can follow up with an ultimate. Basic attack. 20% attack. I see. Higher sky reward. Actions advance forward 25%. Need to pair up with a good healer. Target enemy 50 damn attack 50% enemies adjacent. Or main target's HP. Higher abilities damage dealt increasing up to 100%. Okay. Ultimate defeats an enemy immediately regenerates all energy. Might be interesting.
Hey, isn't that a Wubbaboo? Wait a minute. So we're actually looking for Wubbaboos, not passes? Isn't this an encryption key for the elevator? With this, we should be able to use the elevator to reach the first floor of the storage zone.
Lower your weapon.
Should I give him the... I should give him this one. And do more with the extra HP and stuff. Max HP or sitcom. This one. And 3 of this.
Lower your weapon. Treasonous. Lower your weapon.
They're really targeting me. GG's. The enemy targets HP percentage greater than a certain amount. Damage dealt by the attacks. Bobo hiding in the toilet. Schmuckers. Void Ranger Eliminator. Attack type Ether Spirit can continuously take action. Damage when it does not defeat the target. That's interesting. Basic attack. 50% Void Rangers Eliminators attack. Percent of Void Rangers Eliminators attack has damage to a random enemy. Okay. Using basic attack skill means it takes an extra action. This effect can trigger 2 times and can't be consecutively triggered. What's the overheat? Overheat reaches 5 stacks, consumes 90% of the unit's max HP. Use overheat. To be removed when any target is knocked down. Overheat. They're both higher sky reward types. So I'll use them when I feel like I need to use them. Enemies here.
Lower your weapon.
Lower your weapons. That's a good question.
Commencing pacification.
I guess so. Hmm. Oh, these guys are not perfect. Oh, I didn't notice. Ah. The enemy target or consumes their own HP and greatly advances their action forward. I really don't like high risk, high reward chips and stuff.
Lower your weapon. Commencing pacification. Lower your weapon. Treasonous.
Ooh, that hurts.
Commencing pacification.
Treasonous.
Lower your weapon.
Oh, yeah, that's schmuck. Might die. Ah, schmuck. Still lifted the weight. Type settings. Can they not defeat other Ether spirits? Increase attack rate, reduce speed.
So that's how it works.
What's the point of that? It said you complete the bloody puzzle.
Wababoo! It's definitely holding on to another pass!
Hard working from the hurt.
That Wababoo we just saw, it seemed a little upset. I wonder what Madame Herta did to the poor thing. The next treasure map just came in by text. Let's get a move on. We need to...
Completed it before the...
Another Wababoo! It's crying?
Trapped container capacitors.
That Wababoo looked so upset. What happened to it? I'm sending you the next treasure map. Let's...
Okay. Basically, I've been completing them out of order. What? What exactly do they want me to do? Kuro cabinet. Or crack up conch. Crack up. Okay. I see. Crack up conch. Joy filtration set. Wait, total eclipse with heart in that order.
back there seemed quite happy. And we've collected all 3 passes now. That should mean we've solved all the puzzles in the victory zone.
Hello? Hello? You've got all 3 passes. I'm sending you the coordinates. Hurry up already.
Okay.
Welcome to Herta Space Station.
Confirm.
Well. Little Miss Pink and the Twerp. Having fun tackling the ridiculous puzzles the Gaming Association cooked up?
Who are you calling Little Miss Pink?
You, of course. It's not like Astus here. All right. Hurry it up. We're here for that, what's it called again? Duel, right? Or I can just give you the mastery mark. Up to you.
Let's get the flip in.
Wait! Seriously? Can we do that?
Sure, no problem. Wait. I need to take this call. That was the Gaming Association. Turns out they're making me stick to the rules. So annoying! The IPC is too concerned with its own reputation. Fine, let's get this over with. Bring it on! I'm in a hurry.
Okay. Should I level this guy up? Yeah, I guess so.
Why not call it quits? And save us all some time.
Seems the devs forgot to include a surrender option.
Ay, sheesh. Splat the guy's dead.
We're not done with you yet.
Oh, that's worth it. GG's.
Oops. Well, it looks like I lost. Here. The mastery mark is yours.
Thanks.
What? Isn't that what you wanted? All right. Let's wrap things up and get going. Next, you'll be asking for a tea party. Fine. Since you're here, I'll throw in a Q&A. One question per person. And make it snappy. Nope. Apart from this boring festival, I have no dealings with the man.
I was wondering, Madam Herta, why did you become a championship contender?
To bolster the IPC's reputation, it's a win-win for me. All right, that's enough small talk. I got things to do, seriously. One question per person, remember? The little one doesn't count.
Huh. It seems like they can sense some kind of danger. This warp trotter. I mean, ether spirit.
No.
Not even the Genius Society can figure it out.
Oh?
Did you remember something?
Nope. But you just reminded me. Giovanni wanted me to pass on a message to you both. The elite player has already bested last year's champion and claimed this year's title. Hence, this year's event will crown 2 champions. That's all he had to say. Now you better get a move on.
Why would he say that?
Maybe he's just trying to get you two to move faster. Or he just wants to provoke you. Given his nature, this elite player might even be him.
It feels like Mr. Giovanni has been stringing us along the whole time.
Then you better ask him about it. It's got nothing to do with me.
Okay. Thanks, Madam Herta. Since we've got the mastery mark, let's head back to the Express and get some well-earned rest. Is that your phone?
The support squad eater, spirited personality.
Huh? Wilder? Didn't he mention something about Topaz's support squad and the ether spirit? Oh, well, we better go find him then.
It's a lot, man. Space station master. Still missing a few more. Is it downstairs? Sudden projection chip after first action immediately gain. After the first action immediately gains an additional turn. Interesting. This might be useful for someone. Not sure who though. Oh, I see. attack and perception. At the end of the wearer's action, gain a barrier that nullifies all damage received except DOTs. At the end of the wearer's action, they gain a barrier that nullifies all damage received except DOTs. It's good to put that on the fast one. Mark of Intellect. Void Ranger Trampler, attack type Overlord Ether Spirit. Single target burst capabilities after enemy is defeated. It can consecutively take action. Percent attack. So the Void Ranger's Trampler's attack damage to target enemy, delays this unit's action by 100%. That's useful. And 50% of Void Ranger Trampler's attack was damage to all enemies. All the enemies down, this unit immediately takes action, increase their damage that by 30% for 1 turn. The Blaze Out of Space is it's an AoE type. This is a single target type. This depends on the situation. Should be done with this. Time to go.
Is that a stain? I like this coat.
Peter.
Look! No problem. We were in the area anyway.
Director Topaz sent me to handle the Topaz Support Squad situation and the problems caused by the Ether Spirit. I've been told that the Ether Spirit is with you, so I thought it'd be good to have a chat with you about them.
Take Turbo Throttle have to speak with my butlers. I kinda wanna answer that.
No, you've got the wrong idea. Please, just let me explain.
How did you get out again?
As I suspected, this is the Ether Spirit that Director Topaz spoke of. It's like this. This Ether Spirit was a museum piece held on Herta Space Station, which was later snatched by Topaz's support squad. To be precise, they actually belonged to Asta, the station's lead researcher. Initially, Director Topaz refrained from commenting on the support squad situation, but their actions undoubtedly created a predicament for the director. As a result, she ordered the squad to disband, but also ordered them to return the stolen Ether Spirit to its owner first. And that's pretty much the whole story. I'm sure you've noticed too. This Ether Spirit is unlike the others. They have their own unique personality, a mind of their own, you could say, which makes them very distinctive. It's precisely due to this fact that they escaped before they could be returned to the space station. Interestingly, they somehow managed to grab an ether coin during the escape. The coin wound up in Bellabog and was found by a young boy from the underworld. This clue was then subsequently uncovered by the members of the support squad, and this is where fate brought you and the Ether Spirit together.
I was wondering the same thing.
Actually, the personality was a mistake made by the Aetherium Wars project team. While it's true that all Ether Spirit data is uploaded by players, the project team fine-tunes this data to ensure that each Ether Spirit follows player commands. However, this Warp Trotter somehow managed to bypass this process, meaning they were directly uploaded to the game server with all their personality traits still intact. Perhaps that's what drew Miss Asta to them, and why she decided to add them to her Ether Coin collection.
Give me a second to wrap my head around all of this. Let me get this straight. You're saying they're just like all other Ether Spirits, a replica of a real-life creature, and the reason for its unique personality is because of an oversight by the game's project team?
In any case, Director Topaz asked me to make sure Topaz's support squad returns this Ether Spirit to Herta Space Station. That's why I specifically invited the two of you here, to make this request. I'm just hoping you two are willing to hand over the Ether Coin and Ether Spirit. Once we have them, we'll make sure they get to Miss Asta safe and sound. I promise, after the last slip-up, there won't be any more mishaps. You can be sure of that.
I'm really torn. But I
We can
suppose
give it back
returning
to
them back to
ourselves.
Asta is the right thing to do. I just can't help but feel a little attached. Even if they are only an Ether Spirit. What do you think, huh?
Oh, looks like this Ether Spirit has grown quite fond of you both. How about this? You both press on. Take them along with you and go claim the championship. As for Director Topaz and Miss Asta, I'll explain the situation to them.
Are you sure that's all right?
Leave it to me. But remember, this is only a temporary solution. You'll have to make a
Thanks, man.
decision eventually. I'm hoping this will give you enough time to have a think.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wilder. We'll cherish every moment. I was so close to bursting into tears. That would have been embarrassing.
Would love to see that happen. Can no one answer that?
Don't you have anything nice to say? Let's call it a day, shall we? And since we're in Belobog, it means another night at the Goethe Hotel. Tomorrow we'll set out for the final stop, the Great Mine Victory Zone. Oh, the championship is so close I can almost feel it. Huh. I can't shake the feeling that we missed something today. Maybe I'm just overthinking.
Where to next?
How'd you sleep? Today marks the end of our Victory Zone journey. We'll need all the energy we can get. Great! Let's do this! Great Mine, here we come!
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
The Great Mine's just down here. The IPC should have the venue all sorted by now. Ready? All right then. Let's go get our ticket to the championship.
Okay. 4 new ones. They're gonna be tough to deal with though.
Isn't that Topaz's support squad?
So it's aberration, human, mechanical. Aberration, human, mechanical. Human, mechanical. Need aberration to beat human. Need mechanical to beat aberration. Stick with this for now, I guess.
Just as expected.
We knew you'd turn up here sooner or later. Come to challenge the final championship contender?
I knew we missed something yesterday. Turns out I was right. We forgot to teach you guys a lesson.
Oh, it's all your fault making us look bad in front of the director. But since you're here,
We'll be taking back what's ours.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Also, does Miss Topaz even approve of your so-called support squad?
well, since you asked so nicely.
But don't think we'll be taking it easy on you.
Yikes. Enough already. Don't make a spectacle.
That sounds...
Director Topaz!
Making a mess wherever you go. I should have disbanded this support squad months ago.
The Director Topaz, we're sorry.
We messed up!
If apologies were enough, there'd be no need for a talent motivation department, would there? I received a report about your misdeeds. I may have to include the results in your performance reviews.
Oh, no.
That's for you two. Wilder has informed me of your situation with the Ether Spirit. I've spoken to Miss Asta. She proposed that the two of you should decide what to do with the Ether Spirit. Her only requirement is that you keep her updated.
Thanks as the
Thanks to both of you for understanding.
You should take this opportunity to enjoy the rest of the tournament. No need to rush to a decision now.
Oh, looks like they think so too. Miss Topaz, what brings you here? Do you also play Aetherium Wars?
Correct, but I haven't come here to challenge a championship contender. As the title holder of last year's championship, I've earned a place in this year's final. But my visit here today is purely to discuss matters with the event sponsor. There's been a lot of buzz lately about an elite player who's been making waves in the gaming community. I want to discuss the situation with Mr. Giovanni.
Now that I think of it, Mr. Giovanni mentioned that the previous tournament champion was defeated by the elite player.
It's embarrassing to admit, but I did face off against that player. Unfortunately, I didn't quite measure up.
So, who exactly is this elite player?
I'm afraid I can't reveal that. Mr. Giovanni specifically reminded me to keep some surprises in store for you.
Tell me about it. Dealing with a masked fool is exhausting.
Hey, don't lose heart. I'm rooting for you all the way. As a fellow player, I can still give you some good advice, like how the mechanisms in this victory zone work, for example. Take a look. Simply follow this path, and you'll eventually bump into the guide for this victory zone. If you need any information, your best bet is to talk to the guide. Unfortunately, I've got a few other matters to attend to right now, but I wish you both the best of luck.
The guide Miss Topaz mentioned could have important information for us. Let's go find him. Is this the guide?
Boop, boop, boop. Player credentials validated. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Great Mind Victory Zone. Hello, hello. I'm happy to assist. Allow me to introduce the puzzles for the Great Mind Victory Zone, a group of unidentified IPC workers who call themselves the Topaz Support Squad, have taken over the Victory Zone, causing numerous problems for players. You must operate automaton spiders to trigger an explosion in their vicinity and disperse these disruptive people. Please be aware that if you approach the targets head-on, they are highly likely to cause damage to the automaton spiders. Thus, it is imperative that you detonate the automaton spiders behind your targets. To clarify, the explosion is purely optical and poses no physical threat.
surely.
What does Director Topaz think about us having to take on her support squad?
In response to your question, I am currently retrieving the relevant audio recording.
You guys have caused me nothing but trouble. It's time for you to make amends by proving yourselves in the victory zone!
Sometimes you just have to laugh at the absurdity of it all.
This concludes instructions. If you are ready, please follow me to the first detonation location.
Hey, the guide is on the move. Let's keep up.
That support squad member is directly facing us. We must find a way of moving around him without being seen. Please follow me. Multiple dispersible targets detected ahead. Granting operation access to Automaton Spider. Access granted. Please take control of the Automaton Spider and trigger an explosion to disperse the disruptive worker. Warning: if you approach the targets head-on,
Task completion. Satisfactory. Maintain forward progression.
Sounds like we did it! Let's press on!
Humans.
Who goes there?
Oh, what the? Yeah, but 50%. Silver Main Soldier. Support type Ether Spirit continuously stacks morale for friendly units as the battle progresses, enhancing the abilities of the whole team. Silver Main Soldier. Shield give a blocking damage equal to 50% of Silver Main Soldier's max HP. Active units' chance of getting attacked is greatly increased. So synergy with the Silver Main Captain. Silver Main Lieutenant. All allies gain 5 stacks of morale. What does morale do? Energy, grants 31 stack of morale. Stack of morale increases damage dealt by 0.4 damage. By 0.4 damage resistance, by 0.4 speed. Up to 60 times. Interesting. I should take the chip off. Spells 1 buff on the target, 1 buff on the target when attacking. The buff is successfully dispelled, increase damage of this attack. Okay. Enemy consume HP equal 25%. Where did I put the dispel on? So everybody else only has 2 slots. Except for the Trotter. Probably level him up.
Multiple dispersible targets. Access granted. Be aware. Task completion. Satisfactory. Maintain forward progression.
I've gotta say, this puzzle is pretty unorthodox.
Oh, schmuck. I should strengthen his damage. Automaton Spider, attack type Ether Spirit, Mighty Ultimate. Be unable to continue battle. Schmuck. Kamikaze. Kamikaze attack. 100%. Consumes HP. This unit's max HP. Receives 1 stack of Overload. Speed 50%. Skill this turn will not end. Target enemy adjacent. Units damage based on their lost HP percentage. It's a literal kamikaze. Not the HP pad of those.
Multiple dispersible targets detected ahead. Access. Be aware.
I said PT. I said P detected.
Task completion. Satisfactory. Maintain forward progression.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of this.
Okay.
Someone there.
Yes. There's no treasure chest, right? Okay. Hello, what's this? What should I get rid of first? Automaton spider. 33. Aromaton. Let's try this one. Matrix iteration chip. Stores a massive amount of HP. It's pretty useful. We can put it on this guy. Thermal. This attack and crit increase max HP. Oh. It's useful for this guy. Mechanical, right? So I need. I'm guessing it's mostly mechanical, so I should bring a bunch of humans for this.